Hey friends, Wendy here. I'm so excited to be here with you today. I am going to show you 7 items that I get on Amazon regularly. And then I have one bonus additional item that I get asked questions about a lot. I think it's from like my older videos, but I'm going to show it to you anyway because I do get the question often, so I thought I would share. So today I'm just jumping in and going to show you these items. Some of these items I've been purchasing for years. Some of them are fairly new to me, and we'll go over that, and I'm going to show them to you on my desk. But I also just want to mention really quick before we get into it, I'm going to give myself a little sponsored ad here. I have a new class out on my Creative Vault that's available to purchase to anybody. And it's not part of, well, let me back up. It is part of the membership, but we've broken it out into its own class. And it is 10 coloring classes with my friend, Kelly Taylor. She's an extremely talented Copic color artist, and she does some watercolor stuff too. The class is $49. However, if you want to get $5 off through the end of August, you just use the code SUMMER and you'll get $5 off the class. So it's $44. So that's less than $5 per class. And there's 10 videos total. It's really awesome, and I think you're going to love it. Now, if you are a Creative Vault member, you already have access to this, so you do not need to purchase it separately, okay? All right, so let's jump into these products. I'm going to link everything below the video. I'll link the supply list below the video. I'll link a link. I'll link to that coloring class for you below the video, and you can grab that. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one I want to show you are these envelopes. I have been using these envelopes for years. I absolutely love them. They're craft cardstock. They're really, really thick and sturdy. And the best part is they have this self-adhesive remover strip. And I love how the flap is nice and squared at the back. I have been using these probably for 5 years or more. They're great for a 5x7 card, but the thing I actually have used them the most for is a normal 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch card that is thick. So it gives me just more room, and because it's such a sturdy, heavy duty paper, I have not had stuff get messed up going through the mail. So I highly recommend these. I'll link to them below. Like I said, I'll link to everything below. They come in a pack of 50, and I usually buy 2 or 3 packs at a time just so I don't have to order them as often, but I really, really love these. So this is one of my #1 Amazon finds, Amazon purchases that I get regularly. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you are pens. So we'll just grab, you know what, let me just grab one of these envelopes here. I'll just put my address on here. So these are just my everyday writing pens, but they are fantastic. So I got these for my birthday, and I have been using them like crazy. I think they're my new favorite next to these guys. These are tool pens, and these are fantastic writing pens also. Both of these pens are 0.5 millimeters, so they're a nice thin line. Oh, I haven't even used that one. So I'm just going to show you. They write so beautifully. I really love how nice that these write. And then these, same thing. These are by Tool. And these also write really beautifully. And then the set that I get on Amazon is black and blue. Oh, see, this one still has the wax on it. I pulled this one out of the drawer. I always have these 2 sets of pens on hand always. I use them for my planner. I use them to address envelopes. I use them for everything. I have them all over my house, in my purse, in my office. They're everywhere. If you are a teacher or you do any kind of office job and you purchase these, you're going to want to put a label on them because you're not going to want anybody to steal them. So these are fantastic. So that's my second item, are these awesome pins. I guess you could count this as 2 and 3, but I just kept it as 1. So keeping in line with the labeling situation, The other thing I've purchased on Amazon that I absolutely love is this P-Touch label maker. Now, this one connects to your computer. So the cool thing about that is you can just type out all of your labels, which saves an enormous amount of time rather than typing it out on here. You just use your keyboard on your computer. This hooks up to your computer and they print out. The lid lifts off real easy like this. These are the labels that are inside. These are the ones I use. So I've linked both of these below, but this label maker and these labels, I continually purchase these on Amazon for my refills. They have pretty good deals there. I find that the price of the label refills on Amazon is better than going to a office supply store. So this is my label maker. I absolutely love it, and I'll link to that as well. All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you, we're going to go back to pens. This is the other thing I buy on Amazon regularly. These come in a pack of 3. Now, I don't have to buy these even every year, but I've been doing this for over 10 years. So this is my favorite white gel pen. It's a Jelly Roll 10, and let's grab our paper back here again. I have found that these work the best. They are the most consistent in working. And I find that they don't clog over time. So that is all very beneficial to me. So I'm just gonna do some little dots and doodles here so you can see how nice these work. The key with these pens is you don't want to push really hard because there's a little bitty roller ball at the end of them that's pushing the white ink out. And if you push really hard, it's going to jam that ball up and the ink will not flow the same. Okay, so there's my Jelly Roll pens. Use those all the time, love them. All right, next up, this guy. This is one of my very favorite tools in my craft room. I originally got this on Amazon. However, you can't get it on Amazon anymore, but I did find you a link to Michaels. Now, I'm not an affiliate with Michaels in any way, but they're the only place I could find this thing still available. So this is an adhesive gun that you see me use regularly. It's amazing. It's a 1/4 of an inch tape. And the thing I get on Amazon regularly are the refills. These refills are off-brand. They are not the same brand as Scotch, but they work perfectly in this. I've been using this for years, and in fact, my friend Katina turned me onto these. I buy them in a big box. In fact, I'll grab the box so you can see. So I bought an entire box. They came in this, like this, of these rolls. And this has lasted me, I'm down to 3, plus I have 1 in my gun. And this has lasted me probably 3 or 4 years because I wasn't using it as often as I am now. But anyway, it'll last you forever. Fantastic investment. This is about 50 bucks. But I'm telling you, it's one of my very favorite items, and I would 100% recommend it. So there's these refills, off-brand. I'll link to them. Okay, the other thing is my stamp and die storage pockets. I get these on Amazon whenever they're in stock, and I have linked to I think I've linked to this size. So I've got these. I use my cardstock in the center and then label it. There's the label maker I use that I showed you earlier. Love, love, love Avery Elle stamp and die storage pockets. I find that they are nice and durable, and I really, really like them. So that's another item that I get on Amazon regularly. Okay, next up is some of my favorite cardstock. This is Strathmore Bristol Smooth Surface cardstock. It is fantastic because you can use water on this, and it works incredibly well with things like the Zig Clean Real Brush Markers. And I'll go ahead and link to these below as well. But I'll just show you really quick. Actually, I probably have some scraps. Do I have any scraps in here? Nope, I don't actually. So let me show you what I mean. So because it's smooth and it's not textured like regular watercolor cardstock, your zig brush will work really well on it, and then it moves really well when you add water. So let me grab some water. I guess I should have had this prepared a little better, huh? Do I have a brush with water in it? Holy Moses. Okay. So here's just a water brush that I grabbed. And then look how nice this moves. So the ink moves beautifully on this cardstock. And if you use a regular watercolor paper, any sort of these watercolor pens, it will not move like that. So I highly recommend getting a pack of this Bristol cardstock so that you have the option, especially if you have the Zig Clean Real Brush markers. But I just love this, and I get it on Amazon, and it's fantastic. Okay, now the bonus item I wanted to show you, let me clean my brush off here for a second. The bonus item I wanted to show you was, it's a weird item. It is a charm. So I have all these different charms. So back in the day when I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would give a charm every month to people who placed orders with me. And we're going to go ahead and adorn my scissors with some charms today. So I've got rainbows, I have stars, I've got flamingos, which are my favorite. I love flamingos. And I have some hearts here that are, what do you call them? Patriotic. So I buy these little lobster claw clasps. So I'm going to link to all of this. So in case you want charms for your scissors, or say like you have a stamping group or friends you get together with, like this would be a great Christmas gift. And then I just loop it through like this. And now my scissors have a charm. And the cool thing about that is if you go to crops or different events or whatever, and you have your scissors, you always know which scissors are yours. So I've got like bumblebees and ice cream cones, and you might be like, Wendy, what are you going to do with all these charms? I don't know. If you want to buy them from me, hit me up. I have no earthly idea what in the world I'm going to do with all of these charms. I've got little, because I'm not a Stampin' Up! Demo anymore, you know? So I've got the Be Mine hearts. I kind of tried to theme them. These are all Christmas charms. So you tell me, maybe you have an idea. Like if you have an idea for me on what I could use these for, tell me. I would love to hear. But I don't really need them. I don't need hundreds of charms sitting in my office, but they're really cute and I can't just throw them away, right? Like, so tell me what I should do with them. Anyway, so that's what these are for. And I get asked questions about these regularly. In fact, I'm going to be working on a Q&A video. And in the Q&A video, I'm going to show this and answer this question again, because this was one of my top questions asked. Where do you get your charms? So there's a link below the video that takes you to all my charms, where I get them. And it's on Amazon. So if you want these same charms, these are ice cream charms. So, you know, that's it. So these are just really cute and fun, a fun little thing to have and put on different things. Would be cute for planners. There's lots of things you could use them for. Tweezers. Look, I have these tweezers. So I could add a little charm to the end of those. Really, really fun. All right. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'll link to all this fun stuff below. I know this isn't a crafting video, but you know, I do get asked questions a lot about like where I get stuff or why I use what I use. And so I just thought, you know what, let me do a video showing you my Amazon finds and where I get them. I am an affiliate with Amazon, so when you shop with my links, I do get a little kickback. It doesn't cost you anything extra. However, this is all stuff I've been using for years. It's not like, trust me, Amazon don't pay that great. I'm going to tell you that right now. So you don't make tons of money off Amazon or anything like that. But If you do use my affiliate links, I really appreciate you for doing that. And if you share my affiliate links with friends, I appreciate that. So anyway, that's it. That's how it all works. And that's what I've got. And those are my favorite Amazon finds that I use in my craft room. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.